Okay, I'm at about 10 amps here. This video is for Mescal. He requested this. He made a brilliant comment on my rust removal attempt. And he wanted to see if there'd be a difference in voltage in heating rust versus iron. Pretty amazing comment. I didn't understand him at first. I told him that Smart Scarecrow already did this in one of his videos. And he explained to me, no, stupid. He didn't do it on rust, though. Look at that. When you put hydrogen on rust, it reduces it back to iron. When you put oxygen on iron, it turns it into rust at high temperatures. I'm getting like 1 volt. Over here on the iron, half a volt. This is brought to you by Mescal for sure, because I never would have thought of trying this. He was under the impression that extra electrical energy would be available in the rust by the gas shift reaction. And he is right. I'm going to hook some of these flames up in series and see if I can get like a torch pile. I'm hitting 1 volt on these good rust spots. Sorry about the lighting here. As you can see, just this is kind of zinc too, though. It's not straight iron, so that may have something to do with it. That is too cool. See, the voltage instantly goes up when we hit that rust. So electrons are available in the process of converting rust back into iron, which also, I'm not sure how that goes down when you just throw pure hydrogen on it. I know what happens in the steam gas shift, but Mescal, you are a brilliant son of a bitch. By about 1 volt. Your greatness exceeds us all by half a volt, brother. That is just badass. You can clearly see that the rust is favoring the voltage. There's more voltage to be found. I'm trying to get it to where you can see that I am actually hitting the flame onto the plate. Some of this rust has already been converted, so we're not going to be able to keep that 1 volt forever on that one spot, but the thicker the rust, the higher the voltage, I guess. Some of this stuff has already been turned back into iron. Now the camera can't really see it as well as I can. It's trying to. A lot of this isn't rust on here, by the way. I'm just going to hit the copper wire itself this time that I'm connected to. I'm only getting half a volt. And that's right on the copper wire that I'm connected to. I'm only getting half a volt on the steel. But on the rust, we're hitting 1 volt, clearly. You amazing Australian bastard. Did I just see 2 volts? Oh, that is too cool. See what kind of rust we got. We got some real good rust in that area. So that negative symbol is telling us that the torch is negative in charge, because I have it connected to the positive terminal. Anytime that negative symbol comes up, it usually means that I'm hooked up backwards. I'm getting some kind of thermocouple voltage even when I'm not. And this kind of proves that what we're looking at is not a thermocouple, by the way. A thermocouple wouldn't change voltages when you moved over to insulative areas. Look at that, 1 volt. At first I was thinking this whole thing's just a thermocouple activity. But supposedly if you hook any other flame up like this, this doesn't happen. So it can't be a thermocouple. But then again, other flames don't conduct electricity. I'm going to go ahead and post this real quick. There's a lot more to be looked into with this. I'm not finished with this. There is some pretty cool stuff going on here. I've considered trying to build some kind of small hydrogen battery. And that's about how much gas I was working with to get our 1 volt, 10 amps, which is about 500 and some watts of power. So if I do make a battery, I doubt it's going to put off 500 watts. But just to kind of examine the principles. I also have this three-pronged burner tip that I'm going to try. Now I know that the flames would have to be electrically isolated from each other in order to give us an increase in voltage. They'd have to be connected in series like batteries. But, man, I don't know. I'm going to quit playing with this. Right here is pure iron. It's pretty much cleaned up. And that's about 5. This is the zinc covering, I think. And that's rust. Okay. I hate it when that don't go out. We're going to see what happens here. I'm going to post this. Tell me what you think.